Hello YouTube, back with the next My Little Pony review, and today I'm reviewing the Bushwoolies. These were a group of little fuzzballs. They had different colors and, well, I mean, and kind of sort of had different personalities. For the most part, though, they kind of went along. They were along with the ponies, kind of as sort of side characters, literally, kind of literally, because they ended up almost either if the ponies said something, they would agree with it, or they would generally either agree or disagree with whatever the ponies had in mind to say. So they didn't have quite as much personality as, let's say, the Furbobs, which I'm going to probably review those next week. But they're an interesting little group. I mean, we don't see them a whole lot. They get probably a little more screen time in the movie. They do have occasional bit higher roles. I think they do appear in... I'm trying to think. Is it Escape from Katrina they make an appearance? They've got a song or two throughout the TV series. They don't make a whole lot of appearances. I think the main appearance is in the movie itself. They did get merchandise as well, though. At least a couple. I don't know if all of them got released. I don't think they would have. I know there's at least one or two out there I've seen images of, and they seem to be pretty accurate to their appearances. I mean, we get one almost immediately when the movie opens. Kind of, or within 5-10 minutes from when the movie opens. So, I mean, they're an interesting little group. I mean, we don't have anything like them, and let's hope Hasbro does not bring them into the Adventures Magic World, because we've already seen they do not know how to handle it. They end up botching them completely. There's really no resemblance to any of them. At least the Breezes have some resemblance to their past counterparts, but they're so badly done, you can't even look at them. It's kind of, what's the point? Why are you bothering to throw in things? Why are you bothering to bring stuff over? And then basically ruining what made them so good in the original. I don't mind that. My dog's panting in the background. She's in my room at the moment. But yeah, they're an interesting little group of characters, as I said. It would have been nice to see them expanded a little bit, give them each a little bit different personality. The only thing they have different besides their colors is their voices. They do have couple abilities here and there. They can curl up in a ball and kind of roll like tumbleweeds wherever they want. So that's kind of cool, I guess. The only thing they have really is hands, so they can't really do a whole lot besides, pick up stuff. Although generally, even then, they don't prove to be that useful. They do end up having their own food groups, if you will. Woolly cakes, and the only thing we find those is in the movie. But they end up having to ditch those when the Spooze comes around, and I would get, hightail it out of here, but... It's interesting, though. They've each got their different, as I said, personalities. They're a little bit different. Also, their eyes. There's at least one of them. I think the first one we see, which is blue, has rather large eyes in comparison to some of the others. But it would have been nice to at least give them some different personalities, throughout their appearances, to go with their voices and stuff like that. But given there's so many of them, I don't know how well you would have been able to do that without having to overlap each other. You'd probably have to. I guess you probably could do some overlapping, kind of get them, this is the brother of this one, this one's the... They all seem to be male as far as we can tell. They all have male voices as far as I can tell. I mean, maybe there's a couple females with male voices, but I don't really think so. I don't know how you'd be able to tell them apart as being male or female. And they do get kind of somewhat... They make somewhat of an appearance in the Sweet Stuff and the Treasure Hunt, but only because of the... last item on the list that no one was able to get except Sweet Stuff, who managed to figure out the riddle behind it. There's a group, and they're many, so they're many in a group. So they're both a single item, a group, and multiple items, many. Because that's kind of the way it works. But yeah, I mean, it would have been. It's too bad we get to see a whole lot of them in the TV show. I don't think. They didn't make a whole lot of appearances. I think for the most part, they may have had a cameo here and there for the most part. But well, yeah, for what we did get to see, they were certainly interesting. And it's kind of too bad we don't have anything similar to that in Friendship is Magic. Although I guess maybe the movie might have something along those lines. But I don't think they will quite top. They will probably not be in the same ballpark. They probably will not. They probably won't be as iconic as these are. They're more along the lines of what we already have. So that's my review on the Bushwoolies from the G1 TV show and movie. Thanks for watching.